How's it going, listeners? Welcome to the very first episode of the Shit Gets Wickets podcast. I am your host, Hados, and I'm joined with my lovely co-hosts, Byron and Brodie. Boys, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourselves?
I'm a batsman who bats in the bottom order and bowls some leg spin, and they tend to be half trackers. Byron.
Well, I play cricket, and I am usually 13th man.
Hence the nickname X Factor.
Yes.
Good stuff, boys.
Dos, what about you?
Well, I opened the batting for the Mighty Cavaliers, and I bowl some cheeky Chinamans. Just averaging under 20 this season, but we're hoping to boost that average right after the Christmas break. Yeah, bit of both, mate. Anyway, Brodie, let's get started. Bit of Big Bash talk. What's going on?
Yes. Okay. So, the games have been happening lately. But we'll kick it off with the Thunder versus Renegades. Thunder posted 209 with a cheeky 98 not out from Daniel Sams, which wasn't too bad. I think most of it was just hacking to cow corner.
Yeah, from what I could see. But he's a quality player. The Renegades really struggling this year, just like last year. They got a lot of fresh imports in with the whole COVID wave, but it's good to see some young talent in the mix.
That's true. Hale's got 63 too, first decent score of the season. Zahir Khan with some impressive bowling figures, going at an economy of 16.33. 1 for 49 off his 3 overs.
It's very impressive.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Alex Hales. Boys, pick an in-form batsman. You reckon he gets a call up to the England side?
No.
Didn't he have like a falling out or something?
I don't know. This is news to me.
I don't know. I thought
If
he
he
did something
gets
wrong.
in form, then yes.
Yeah, because he's been playing on Australian pitches, and anyone that's in form in Australia should be in that side because England really need the help.
Yeah, that's true.
His highest score for the season is 63, and the closest to that's like 20.
Yeah, he struggled to get double figures a bit. And then after that, the Renegades only posted 80 runs, bowled out in their 14 overs.
Solid, boys.
3 of their players got to double figures. Mohammed Hasnain with his second game with the Thunder, 3 for 22. Following up his first game, 3 for 20, where he got 3 wickets for none in his first over in the BBL, which was quite good.
Yeah.
Bowling pretty rapid.
Good stuff.
Sandu with 2 for 8 and Tanvir Sangha on his return after getting COVID, 2 for 12. So that was the first game of the round.
Yeah. Is he better than his brother?
It's not his brother, eh?
No.
I asked him, I was in the back of the nets at the New South Wales vs Queensland game, and Tanvir was bowling, and I said, "You're not brothers with Jason, eh?" Like, nah.
Yeah,
They look pretty similar, though.
Cousins?
Maybe, you never know.
Who knows?
Lifelong best friends.
Yeah. Both leg spinners.
Yeah, you never know.
Jason's leg spin is coming along, eh? It's going alright.
He bowled that cheeky over the other night. It was alright.
As a captain, he bowled himself one.
Bit like yours, Brodie, coming along.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it made me kind of happy seeing him bowl in my Supercoach team as captain. any cheeky wicket he could get could really help with the boost.
Yeah, I added him to my Supercoach team. He's like 200k now. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Brisbane Heat versus Hurricanes game. Lachlan Pfeffer used to playing grade cricket for Valleys. He's gone on and made 69 off 51 in his second innings. Batted pretty well.
Pfizer.
Yeah.
And
just rolling out of the first grade and stuff.
Yeah. Wicket keeper
just
back.
like with them.
And then only 2 other players got to double figures for them. Lamashane and Owen just with the two wickets each. And Heat finished with 8 for 144.
You know why Pfizer got dropped?
Why?
Because he's immune.
Oh, God.
Zinger!
No. That is shocking. Jeez. And moving on, Hurricanes innings. They chased it down 17 overs. McDermott with 93 backing up after 200s, which is pretty ridiculous.
And backing up after that golden duck.
Yeah.
Who's
Super coaches rejoiced.
Did you see Darcy Shortbat at the end?
Yeah.
He looked like he might have flicked a switch there, I reckon.
He's really been struggling this season, going not only a run of
He
ball.
has.
I'm a bit worried that he's going to turn into the next Chris Lynn.
Yeah, not make a run. Is Chris Lynn leading the runs enough all of BBL?
Oh, yeah, I think so. He's like got 60 more sixes than everyone else.
Jeez,
Yeah.
it's impressive.
follow
I
up
mean,
on the BBL?
He should be playing baseball, not cricket. You look at his bat swing.
But if you look at this Heat side, you can really notice that all these new players from grade cricket, notice how they're all playing along the ground?
Yeah.
Every veteran Heat player is getting out court, and these boys are picking gaps, hitting along the ground, and they're scoring runs. Jake Lehman
Smart.
a couple of nights ago, and then Pfizer last night.
Yeah, just hit the twos.
Feffer.
Big fair. And Hanscom chipped in with a handy 27 not out. I see he just tried to give the singles to McDermott for his 100.
Yeah.
And while McDermott got 93
Not
runs,
Jordan Silk.
while McDermott got 93 runs, the rest of the Hurricanes team together got 52 runs.
Yeah.
So
Solid effort, boys.
Yeah, the Hurricanes got to win by 8 wickets there.
That's what we like to call a team effort.
Yes.
And yeah, and then the Sixers versus Scorchers game. I think, Scorchers got up in that one. 5-wicket win. Dan Christian with a top score for the Sixers of 35 not out. Justin Avendano. So I noticed 2 weeks ago in round 9, he was playing for the Stars, opening the batting.
Yeah, how crazy.
Yeah, and now he's playing for the Sixers. Gone to the rugby league renting deals.
Yeah. Look, wherever you can get a game, may as well go play.
Yeah.
Especially in these crazy times.
I mean, it's just club cricketers playing at the moment, so the batters should get their stats up.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of these teams walks out with a team of 7 one week.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Bit of Village on TV.
Tell you what, I wish was televised the English Premier League, is it?
Yeah.
That's quality.
Yeah, they got some good stuff there.
Playing on Astro.
Yeah.
You seen that,
some
Vine?
massive units.
Angel. The bloke that bowls with a right-angled arm. Yeah, forget his name.
What? Mate from Bangladesh.
No, he's like Egyptian or something.
Yeah, probably got some footage on screen right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty special.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
talking about.
in the edits. And
Yeah.
and then
The boundary chucker.
yeah, throwing it for 6. And then Turner, nice little 69 not out of 41 balls to return back to form. He batted quite well.
He's a quality player. He's always been consistent for the Scorchers.
Big hitter.
Yeah.
Those little noodle arms, they can go a bit further than you'd think.
Oh,
Eh?
don't get me started on arms. You know, commentators' favourite quote in the bloody combox is how big someone's levers are. You know, Hilton Cartwright comes out the bat, and he's like, man, this boy's got some long levers. I'm like, oh, that's code word for this. This bloke is top shit, and he's going to get out very shortly. And then ends up hitting one in the air and gets caught. And yeah, that's how it
It's
goes.
absolutely humongous.
If you get labelled as someone with long levers, be afraid of your average, because it's not going to be very high.
Have you seen how the commentators and people get out caught? They're like, oh yeah, at a different ground.
Yeah, at a different
That
ground.
would have been 6.
Maybe on India with their 50-metre boundaries.
When they like talk them up, oh yeah, different ground, that would have been 6.
Did anyone hit a 6 in our club game on the weekend? With a 50-metre boundary with the wind, a leggy bowling on AstroTurf. I don't reckon there were any 6s.
Look, I was very close. I got a very rank full toss from our beloved Kevin Sims. And I did put it away, middled it, but just didn't get that lift.
Yeah.
But I
Already
still
knowing
do
at
like
a
a
6.
badass.
It's because you got the JP Gavin bat. Once you get that bubble in your hands.
Yeah, the new retro bubble's coming very shortly. I'll be sending some pictures in when
Hopefully
it
don't
comes.
do a minus now, it's scary.
Yeah,
Post it
Gets
on the
hundreds and
Instagram
then nicked it off.
page. Yeah. You got to post it on the
Tomorrow
Instagram
would-
page.
Sure will.
At shit gets wickets.
Yep. Plug it right now. Go follow it.
You've seen Brodie bowl?
Maybe not right now. We haven't posted yet. Maybe in a few days once this releases.
You've never seen Brodie bowl.
Yeah.
Just like the subtitle.
And then the South Africa beat India by 7 wickets.
That's a big upset.
Yeah.
They don't have V-Rat.
They don't.
Why is he not playing?
I don't know, that's what Dan asked me.
Well, you're meant to do the preparation before you come into the podcast.
Do you know Mitch
here.
Stark is averaging more than Virat Kohli at the moment?
Yeah, I know. He's like 1 run more.
Mitch Stark is a quality all-rounder, in
He's
my
been
opinion.
batting well.
Yeah.
He's been batting
Yes, he has.
You know, I think Australia might be
Good
my
from you,
favourite team in
Byron.
the world
Simi.
to watch the tail bat.
Just
Yes.
Yep.
Jai Richardson in not his debut, but the test that he played this summer, just hacking. He
Yep.
was going back, playing baseball, standing on the 1 foot and just swinging through. Beautiful to watch.
always Maloney, like,
Well, having a look, you know, we got Stark who comes out and punishes anything that's short and shit. And then we got Cummins who I think has really become an all-rounder. And then we got Nathan Lyon who can really defend in that night watchman role. And then it just seems that every number 11 can somewhat hold the bat.
and then has a hat, and then hit 6 of them.
Yeah. While the English cry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except for Jimmy Anderson, he just gets those not outs, saved the game for his country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's got the better front foot, Nathan Lyon or Jack Leach?
Well,
Nathan Lyon.
you never see Nathan Lyon
Oh,
on
I
the front
know.
foot because they're just bouncing it the whole time.
There.
But Jack Leach, he actually.
He left one
He's
of the
got
stumps
good
for him.
time.
He does look like a decent bat. He should be
Yeah.
batting ahead of 11, I reckon.
Yeah.
He's been riding that high ever since that Ben Stokes miracle game.
The confidence is up.
Yeah.
And then the 92 against Ireland, the quality bowling attack.
Apparently, when you get picked for Adelaide, you rage or something.
Well, I think Joe Root and David Milan did a fine job as his replacement. When
David Milan.
when
David
your
Milan.
economy's over 8,
Quality.
you don't
Quality
deserve to be in
half
a
trackers.
test match.
Quality half
Has anyone
trackers.
seen that Dom Best bowl, the leggy?
No.
No. I
Is
thought
he
he was a
turning?
pace bowler.
No, I think he's a leggy. I haven't seen him bowl much. I saw like
I
one
reckon-
over from him.
I think when England played against New Zealand, I think he got a pace.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Do it, Marnus.
Yeah, big great.
And Elgar got 96 not out in that match, and Shardul Thacker took 7 wickets in the second innings.
Jeez, that's a fair effort.
I think he's an
Yeah.
offie, from what I can recall. Pace bowler. Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Did he tour Australia?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He did in the ODIs. I don't know about Test.
Oh, I think I
Yeah, he
remember
did.
now.
He did Test.
Yeah, my bad. Should have come prepared.
See, Brodie?
Yeah. What's Latham on currently in the New Zealand game?
Oh,
200.
15 last week, yeah. Probably like 25 minutes ago.
215 not out.
Wow,
And
that's
then-
good
Yes.
going.
Daryl Mitchell, the other end,
Yeah, and obviously Devon Conway got his 100.
run out.
He was on 99 at stumps, so that would have been a nervous leap
That's
for him that
stressful.
night.
New Zealand are a good side. I'm just wondering how their strength's going to be when Ross Taylor and Kane Williamson finally retire.
Yeah.
What have they got coming
Kane
through?
Williamson hasn't been playing lately though.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Science,
Probably just sick of carrying.
Good
Yeah.
chat.
just playing it under his eyes.
Yeah. And
On the team under his eyes.
they actually got a 148 run opening stand between
Yeah.
Will Young and Tom Latham.
And then there were 2 for 340
49. Yeah.
something.
Tell you what, England could take that right now in a
Yeah.
heartbeat.
What's their highest score for their openers? Like, it
20,
might have been
it was
between Crawley and
27.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Absolute cheese.
And in the WNCL, New South Wales versus Breakers versus the ACT Meteors, 207 run win to New South Wales. Rachel Haynes with 118. And Stella Campbell came on to bowl and took 7 for 25 of her 8.
Gee whiz.
9 single-figure scores for ACT and got bowled out for 53 in 16 overs.
Oh, well, early night.
Yeah. Get on the beers.
Cavs.
Yeah. Women's cricket's great to watch. You know, they're a
It's
lot
getting
more
better.
they're a lot more technical with their batting.
That's
they
true.
can't rely on
At least
that sheer
Perry.
power. Yeah.
Leeds Perry's good to watch.
Mm.
Beth Mooney, a fellow Cav.
Local hero.
Yes.
So Beth, if
Fellow
you're listening,
Cavendish.
Beth, if you're listening, get on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Just hit us
Hori. And Hori.
Love
Yeah.
you anytime.
Beth and Horry in the one
Yeah.
episode.
Also, we might need you for the final.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell them up. You know,
That would be handy.
back in the
Get-
Cavs.
I'd love to open the batting with you, although I think Kratzy might fight me for that one.
Yeah. Get Horry in at 3.
Yeah.
Tell you what, next time Horry's in town, I'll try and convince him to come have a game with us.
Yep.
In the
And get on the
session.
podcast.
Yeah.
Ask about his time in the Australian team.
He's gotta. I mean, if he's in isolation, he's got nothing better to do.
May as well Zoom call him right now.
Yeah. Yeah, anyone got his number? Actually, my dad does. I could give him a ring.
He's not here.
I zoomed him at
Same.
school, boys.
Really?
Yeah. And I kept getting run out.
Beth
Moon.
Moons came to your game for one of them, didn't she?
Oh no, that was last year.
All
Oh,
right.
boys, pretty exciting. You know, Beth actually follows me on Instagram.
Wow.
No way. That's pretty good.
Anytime I post a story, go to like who viewed it, and she's like always in like the first 5 people.
That's.
I think she's got a thing for me. I don't know.
Hey,
No.
golden chicken.
What was like 15-year age gap? Not too bad.
That's not too bad.
It's probably not that
She's
much.
only like
10 years.
26.
8 years.
Yeah.
I
She
think
might be able
not
to teach me how to bat.
Yeah, true left-hander there.
Yeah.
Mm.
I always get a hand-me-down gear because she is left-handed, and she
Oh,
gives it
true.
to Edgar, and then Edgar just gives it to me. So for my probably last 3 pairs of gloves have all been from Beth. Thing gives me superpowers.
Tell you what, who would be on this good in this podcast? Edgar.
Yes.
Yes.
Get
Edgar while he's drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Bit
might
of
hit him
twerking.
up with a few beers beforehand.
Yeah.
Bit
some
of
great
twerking
Melbournes.
involved.
If there's a beer company that wants to sponsor this podcast, we're more than open to it.
Yes, for Edgar. Just for Edgar.
I know Corona stocks are low because of the whole pandemic, so if you want to invest, I think there's money right here.
Yeah.
Everyone should hear this podcast. True legends
They
here.
should be. Alright, the Ashes test. Let's have a chat about that.
Yeah.
Usman Khawaja back-to-back hundreds.
How good.
Not too
Just a
shabby.
magnificent performance.
Travels Pakistan. Easy.
Do you reckon he
to.
deserves to open?
No.
I don't know. Like,
No.
it was something about his average opening the batting. It was like 80, wasn't it?
It was,
For
yeah.
Australia.
See, but if you have him at 5, and then if they have a top order collapse,
Yeah.
Usman.
See-
Because Usman can hold it better than Travis Head could.
Unfortunately, I think they're in a situation where they might not be able to pick Khawaja and Head if Khawaja doesn't open.
Yeah.
And the thing about Travis Head was, while he did score that 100, they were like 5 for 400. He came
Yeah.
out there and just hit shots.
Yeah,
Where
he was playing
Khawaja
Monday
in
too.
both innings came out when they were like sort of in strife.
4 for
Yeah,
300.
really held his ground, made that well-paced 100, strike rate of about 75, I think. So it was just good cricket from him, and to do it back-to-back, that's pretty
Yeah.
special. I think it was 5 Australians in Test history have done that, with Steve Smith being one of the other ones, and one of the first ones being about 1930.
I do.
Tell you what I love the most about his 100 was the LeBron James
Yeah.
celebration.
I think we got a side-by-side comparison up now, and
Yeah.
you can really see the resemblance here.
I say we get a video going of us doing our best impersonation of it.
Yeah.
Maybe in the
Ooh,
nets
add
later
it up.
today. Yeah.
Maybe some good Instagram content.
Yep.
Make sure to follow us.
Yep.
Check Gets Wickets.
Yep.
Second plug of the.
Now,
Stephen.
Byron, I know you have a keen eye for technique. What's going on with Marnus Labuschagne at the moment?
Ooh. Just getting good balls. Could probably leave a few more than.
Leave one onto the stump.
Yeah.
I've heard that there's been a technique change.
Yeah, that's the dog, Marshall.
On your Marshall.
putting
He's
his
on the
bargain.
lookout. He's on the lookout,
Bargain.
just like a Marshall.
Good on you, Marshall. Marshall. Yep, thank you. I think he was saying that they should pick Khawaja for the next test. That's
Yeah.
what it sounded like.
Yep. So
Well,
rubbish.
Let's hear your test teams for the 5th test.
Okay.
Starting with you, Brodie.
Righto. Alright, so for Australia, I've gone with Usman Khawaja and Dave Warner, so dropping Harris. Marnus, Smithy, pick themselves. I've gone with Travis Head, keep him in there, provided he doesn't share the COVID. Cameron Green, his batting has not impressed me, but his bowling, I think, is keeping him in the side.
His 70-odd last game was alright.
Yeah, I just think there's a lot of technical issues there. Something he can work on before the next series, but then Carey's spot dropped 3 catches, and he hasn't really made any runs.
Yeah. But who's going to take his spot, though? Who's next in line? Inglis.
Like,
See, I really like Alex
Ah,
Carey as a
Luke
player.
McNally. Luke McNally. He's got to get
keeping
in
on the
there.
weekend, he
Yeah.
was class. He got a catch,
Yeah. Did he?
but yeah, I don't like Carey's technique at all. It's very restricted. I don't like watching it because he can only hit to the offside.
He's a good team player though. Like in that last
Yeah.
game, he could have protected his average, but he went out there and tried to sweep that first ball.
Yeah, Camo
and
didn't
got
do him
himself
any
out.
favours.
Yeah.
Paddy Cummins didn't give Jack Leach the hat trick.
Yeah.
I've expressed.
Would have been a bit of embarrassment there.
Yeah, he can do it next game though. get the 1 wicket on his first ball.
Well, I'm sure them 2 wickets have kept Jack Leach in the side for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Which probably works in Australia's favour anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Then I've gone with Cummins, obviously skipper. I've picked Jai Richardson ahead of Stark just due to Stark playing the 4 tests straight. I think he could use a rest this last test. And Richardson's a bit of a like-for-like, same sort of pace, swings the ball.
Has he got that crossing Yorker though?
No, he doesn't, but
Stark doesn't use it much anymore.
not in test match cricket, no.
Speaking of Yorkers, can we talk about how there were 3 Yorkers bowled by the Australians and all 3 got wickets? And they were like the only Yorkers for the day.
Really?
Cameron Green at the lunch break, you know that fantastic LBW?
I didn't see it.
I'm pretty sure he got rude out with it. And
Crawley.
Crawley, yeah. And he said at the lunch break, he's like, I didn't even mean to bowl it there, it slipped out. I was just trying to bowl good length. But it just goes to show that a Yorker is a very deadly ball. You know, if you attack the stumps, you're always in with a chance.
Yeah.
Just like full tosses in Test cricket.
Yeah.
Surprise them a bit. It'll be W's every day.
Like, forget the bouncer, just go with the full toss, and that's your way of intimidating them.
Yeah.
I know if
Bang on the toe.
If Ned Jenner is listening, I'll give him a shout out at Wide Bay Bulls Masters. He loves a good full toss. They didn't intimidate him though. He got flogged. Sorry, Ned. No, it's gonna kill me for that. Nathan Lyon and
Gary.
Scotty Boland, I think, has got to keep his spot.
Yeah, he's just been going too well.
Yeah, he's taking a 6 from a 4 feet. You can't say no to that.
If you look at his figures, he's actually statistically the greatest Test bowler of all time.
Best average.
Yeah. Minimum 10 wickets.
Yeah, I did see that stat. And Byron, you want to go through your Australian team?
Well, Bryce Street.
Yes. I love that.
That's a good selection.
Him.
David Warner. He doesn't throw his hundreds away. Usually called it cover. Region to be fixed. Marnus as a batter and a part-timer.
I like that.
Stephen.
Yeah, he's...
Usman Khawaja. Green for mostly his bowling and a bit of his batting. Alex Carey for batting and wicket keeping.
Yeah, I hope he's wicket keeping. That'd be handy.
Takes the boss. Cummins as captain and batting all-rounder, sort of. Starkey as a batting all-rounder.
You mean a bowling all-rounder? I mean, he could be used as a batting all-rounder right now. He's going all right.
Mitch Swepson to save Nathan
You
Lyon.
are kidding me.
For the Pakistan
Come
test.
on. The Pakistan test is months away. Or weeks
I
away.
reckon get him in.
Yeah. Give him a run.
Pick
Give him a
Swepson
run.
and Lyon in the game together.
And then Nessa instead of Scott Boland.
I love Nessa.
Yeah, so
He
in
did good in his
plus
one game.
Nessa can bat as well as bowl. And then Scotty Boland has better seam for subcontinent.
Yeah. So none of you are putting Hazelwood back in?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just assuming that he's injured for this final test.
Yeah.
Because if
I
he...
already said he's
okay. If he was good to go, I would pick him ahead of Boland.
Well, Byron, it looks like you're going to score 500 with that team. So you've got about 9 batters.
Yeah.
Using Cummins and Stark as a batting all-rounder.
I didn't mean to.
Alright.
Bowling.
Alright.
Yes, with your team.
Boys, this is about to get pretty heated. I am very strongly opinionated towards the bottom of the order. So we're opening up with Warner and Khawaja.
Left-handers, surprise.
Khawaja's averaging 80 as an opener. I think he's more than capable. And then we got Marnus at 3.
He can bat left-handed too.
Yeah, he can do anything.
Smith at 4. And then Travis Head comes back into the side at number 5. Even though he scored that 100, I reckon he's still on a tightrope, in my opinion. Carey at 6 with the gloves. I love Carey. Took 7 catches in his debut game, most out of any wicketkeeper ever.
8.
I think most of them
Thank you, Byron. Pat Cummins, obviously. Man, he's pretty. Mitch Stark for that deadly Yorker. Josh Hazelwood, if he's fit. If not, I like Brodie's selection of Jai Richardson, bit of young talent. Before he hurt himself a few years ago, he was quite the gun for Australia. It was quite unfortunate that actually happened. And you can't drop Scotty Boland.
Scobo. Let's go, Bo.
He's too good.
Let's
And here we
mate,
go,
love
boys. Mitchell Swepson. In
Come on.
I think Nathan Lyon is the most overrated player of all time.
Yes, 400 test wickets
Yeah.
is overrated.
Do you know, like, any spinner ever would get wickets if they were given 30 overs? Nathan Lyon, all he does, he barely turns it, puts it on the same spot just all day and does nothing. You know,
Yeah.
Fox Sports put up this post the other day, absolutely like jerking him off, and he's like, "Oh my god, Lino turned the ball a whole 4 degrees. Holy dooly!" Like, bro,
All
that's
his
not even
revs
that
is
much.
top spin, though.
Yeah, but like,
Hits the spot.
does anyone notice how Marnus comes on and almost takes a wicket in his first over? It's
Yeah.
leg spin. Leg
That's-
spin is the
But
way.
then-
Okay, I agree with that as a
And then he
leg
gets
spinner.
smacked for about 30 off his second over.
As much as I love Gary, off spin's a cop out.
Yep. Leg
It's-
spin's the way.
Yes, leg spin is actually difficult. If you're a batter that bowls part-time off spin, I'm okay with that. But if you're a full-time off spinner, nah, can't deal with it.
Yep. You can turn the ball way further, and you
It's
got
way easier to hit over a cow
Yeah.
for an off
Well, they're
spinner.
talking about in the BBL. As soon as Finch sees an off spinner, he's like, "I'm taking you down. Hitting
Exactly.
you for 36 off this
that's
over."
even what I do, and I'm just a club cricketer.
And then like Chris Green, one of the better off spinners in the game, he has to bend his elbow if he wants to take wickets.
Yeah. So, and
It's like
you know, you got access to that wrongin as well. It's such a deadly ball.
Yeah.
Getting the ball to turn both ways can just bamboozle anyone.
You know from experience, don't you?
Yes. It's
That's
quite
the
a
only
specialty.
thing you
You're
bowl. is
wrong
like-
in your stock ball.
It's the one that goes away, because if I turn it in,
See?
they're going to slog the cow.
See,
Sorry, the half track is a
well, it
stock
gets
Yeah.
Brent
ball.
Dean.
For the first ball of the spell.
Gets Brent Dean.
Oh, I'd need a few warm-ups, eh?
Yeah.
But yes, look, this might be a cop-out, but I would rather bowl Marnus over Lino in a game.
Oh,
You know,
God.
whenever I see Marnus come on, I like get out of my seat
I
and
get
start
so-
dancing.
It's exciting. And when they bowled Smudge in those last couple
Yeah.
of overs instead of Marnus, I wasn't happy.
You know, you notice what
He got a
Smudge was
wicket.
bowling? Leg spin. You know what he got? Wickets.
Yeah.
Didn't need 30 friggin' overs of just on the same spot to take a wicket. Came in, got it done,
Like Joe Root,
almost saved the game.
he bowls off
Off
spin,
spin.
but mad bounces.
Yeah, that was a good one. Case Ahmed in the BBL did it a
Yeah.
couple of years ago. And I think,
Bring him in the helmet.
yeah, they didn't have a helmet on originally.
So yeah, Lino, if you're listening,
Yeah.
sorry, Buzz.
Sorry,
He will
bro.
be listening.
Your time's up. It's time for Sweppo.
Sorry, mate. Go back
Leg
to
spinners
groundsman.
union.
Leg spin's the future.
Go back to groundsman.
Yeah. Alright. You want to kick us off with the England squad now?
Yeah, so, look, mostly unchanged, except for 2 additions. We got
Rose is
Crawley
my
opening the
podcast.
batting after his solid knock the other day. Rory Burns back into the side. I like his aggression. Paired with Crawley, you know, if they get off to a flyer, you can really put Australia back on the ropes. You can't
Or
drop
just getting bowled around legs for fun.
Yeah,
Because,
you know, he could have been working really hard over this time. Probably not.
bun.
Can't drop Milan. Him and
Yeah.
Root have been carrying the team. Speaking of him, he's at 4. Stokes pending fitness, because I know he's pretty hurt at the moment.
Is
But
he? Oh, the
yeah.
side strain.
But sheer
And
determination will probably push him through this 5th test. Butler, he batted pretty well the other day. Bairstow as well, in good form. The only 100 for England on this tour.
That's true.
That's pretty
Good one, too.
He
disappointing.
must be a bit sick.
Mark Wood / Robinson.
Yeah.
I think Robinson played good that first test or second. I don't know where he went.
Hits good areas.
Yeah, even with that cheeky off spin.
Yeah.
In terms of
Yeah.
Too
Lino.
good. Like, skip.
Yeah, skip.
Bit of leg
off
spin.
Stuart Broad. I like his ninja outfit at the moment. I think it gives him superpowers.
Does it really?
Been
Just
watching
gotta
too
get
much
David
over
Warner.
the quarantine period.
When he's during a spell, he doesn't even wear a hat out in the field.
No.
He just goes straight up with
Yeah.
a little bandana thingy.
He's been watching Cobra Kai on Netflix.
Looks like a tennis player.
Yeah.
Could replace Novak in the Australian Open.
You mean Novax? Djokovic.
Oh, we've got 2 bangers in the
Oh.
episode. That's class.
Anderson with his swingers. Speaking of swing real quick, boys, if you can you even think of any swing bowlers? Because I know Marnus made a claim the other day. He's like, I reckon I'm in the top 3 swing bowlers in the world.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it, and I'm like, well, the only 3 swing bowlers I can think of are Anderson, Daniel Worrell from the Strikers, and bloody Marnus himself.
Yeah.
Nice.
He just claims to have the wrists, apparently, swing it both ways.
Yeah.
Like for Redlands and grade cricket, I think he goes all right. But, no, just stick with your leg spin.
Japper. You seen him?
He did get Usman out, but I think that was with leg spin.
Did you see him had the taped up Queensland side with his whites?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's,
I don't know if
that's
they're
alpha.
I don't know if they were Queensland or Cricket Australia.
Mm.
Probably gonna get copyrighted.
And, you done there?
Oh, yeah. And I don't know where he's been, but where's Joff? Joff has been a menace to the Australian side. If we think back to the last series, he kind of shook up Smith real hard there, and I don't know why he's not playing for England.
Yeah, I got no idea.
Is he even playing in the Big Bash?
Nah, he's just at home eating his chicken and rice.
Yeah, he's having a sook. He's at the pub with the boys.
Yeah, the boys.
Oh, I don't know why I laughed at that. The boys. Righto, I'll move on to my team.
My team.
So, Zach Crawley, shoe-in. I picked Rory Burns, even though I hate him with a passion, because he's got a horrible technique. He's got the second most runs for England in 2021.
It's
And
not 2021 anymore, though. He's
yeah,
got
they're 10 days in.
James Anderson's probably got more runs than him.
That's true, but I've gone with him instead of Haseeb Hameed, who plays about 2 metres in front of his front pad. They say
Could
play it
drive a
late,
bus
but he
through
hasn't got that
yeah.
memo. Milan, Root, Stokes, Bairstow. I've gone with Billings instead of Josh Butler, because from what I've seen from Billings in the Big Bash, even though he's playing 2020 cricket, he looks solid as.
Yeah.
The technique looks there.
Anyone in form should be
Yeah.
put in. Isn't Butler injured
Yeah, with the finger.
on his finger?
Yeah, so
He
he
didn't
probably
even
won't
keep
play.
that second innings.
No, Ollie Pope.
Yeah, what
Looked
an
a bit-
absolute gun.
Looked a bit sketchy.
Yeah, absolute screamer off Jack Leach, though, one-hander.
Yeah, and Billings' chat behind the stumps. I love it. Does not stop talking, and love a good bit of chat in the field. So, Wood, depending on his foot after that big Yorker from Paddy Cummins.
Man, that was a good ball.
Yeah, and if he's injured, go Robinson. He also had a nice chunk of blood on that front leg from when he always falls over. His whites were just saturated.
Don't know if they're getting that one out.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Leach.
this is happy.
Yeah, Mum wouldn't be happy.
Yeah.
Broad, Anderson to round out the attack, and they pretty much pick themselves.
Pretty solid. Still not beating the Australians though.
Yeah, nah.
Byron, hit us. England side.
Zach Crawley, Haseeb Hameed.
Blech.
Says you. You chose me, though. Milan and Root. Very good partnership there. Ben Stokes, depending on his injury. Johnny Bairstow as the keeper and batter. Sam Billings as a bat to bat with the tail after coming out of the T20s. Ollie Robinson bowls a better length than Mark Wood.
Is he bowling off spin or pace for your team?
I don't know. Yeah, pace, you know.
Okay.
Probably better than Jack Leach.
And Leachy's going to bowl some pace too.
Yeah, Leachy's gonna roll the arm over with some offies and probably batting in front of Ollie Robinson there.
Yeah.
Quite good form for a tail ender.
Leave one onto the off
You know you're in
stump.
trouble as a batting side when you got Jack Leach batting 8.
Yeah,
He's got a test match 92. It's got to be good.
against the Islands.
Yeah, we don't need to add that part.
It's really like a second grade thing.
Why
Stuart Broad and Jimmy Anderson.
the hell have you got Jimmy Anderson in there? He's done nothing. He's only got like 600 test wickets.
I'd love to see you face Jimmy
Oh
Anderson.
God, no, thank you.
Look,
You've been nicking off galore.
if England
That's my
have
strength.
Root and Milan bowling off-spin overs for them, I don't know why they just don't stack their side.
Milan.
Bat
Bowls
like,
leggies, half trackers, mate.
yeah.
See,
Like,
wasn't
leg
it?
spin. Always a chance with leg spin.
Yeah.
Like, if you pack your side with 9 batsmen and have Root and Milan bowl and then pick Anderson and Broad, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah. All right.
They need every run they can score at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Just pick
True.
11 batters.
Yeah.
11 batters.
Moving on.
I see Mead coming in the pads
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Pew.
Yeah, I haven't seen him fielding without pads.
No. See him the other day when he was going to field a ball. He wanted to slide very badly. Because that's how he fields every ball. He does a bit of a
He
slide.
looks erratic when he goes to field, eh? Same with Jason Sanger.
Or
Just hair everywhere.
yeah. Or when he was hit that amazing throw at the Gabba, straight down the fine leg.
Moving on.
Okay. I reckon, Byron, it's time for joke of the day. If you can put it together.
Why did the cricket team not believe their captain?
Why, Byron?
Why?
They had a silly point.
That's pretty good.
That's a zinger.
Those who can't see, Byron's just like crapping himself here, laughing at his own joke.
/ Google.
Google. Yeah, some late preparation today.
Yeah.
Alright, on to our local. Actually, might give a sponsors plug here.
Yeah.
Just want to say thank you to Nike for all our attire.
That
Grey
we're not wearing.
Yeah, we're wearing the Cavs gear at the moment.
Yeah, Cavs gear. Rocking it.
Gray Nichols give us all our cricket bats, our 15 bats that we've got in our bag.
Yep.
Which is definitely true. And then maybe we'll give a little sponsor plug later to Timmy at the end of the Cavs segment.
Yeah. And KD.
Yeah.
Brodie
Get
wants
on board.
a sponsorship bad.
If I mention you in every episode, 50% off, please.
Yes. And me too.
Also, if you're buying a Labour and Wood, make sure you use Cruise 30 at the
Cruise 20.
Cruise 20 at the cart for 20% off.
I wouldn't recommend it. All my bats break.
Yeah. But, if you really want to go that way.
I'm going to get one from Kmart next
Personally, I would, buy that retro bubble because that looks sexy.
Yeah. Who cares how it hits as long as it looks good.
Yeah.
Unless you get a black carbon with white writing. This stick.
Yeah. I've ordered stickers of the Kookaburra Beast and the Kookaburra Ridgeback, which I'm going to put on my Labour and Woods. So, hopefully they look nice.
Good luck there, good luck.
On to... Oh, yes, here we go.
This is a bit
odd.
Brodie Loveridge, the top score this weekend.
With a little asterisk next to it too.
Not
A little bit of red ink. Good for the average.
Kington, 1 run behind him.
Let's go through the full thing, all right? So we got Cavaliers versus Bushrangers Gold. We batted first in the 40-over game. Got rolled for 103 off 33.2 overs. Brodie Loveridge coming in through the middle. Our very own. 24 not out off 30, holding the bat. Just unfortunately didn't have any partners around him to stay. Myself, 23 off 40. Look.
Creamed him.
Yeah, I was going alright.
AstroTurf pitch in the element.
I was channeling my inner Marnus too, as I've been told through my calls. Unfortunately, I decided to go after the big 6'5" quick.
Sunshine Coast boy.
And tried to kind of ramp him over the slips and got caught by their import at Gully.
Brendan Schultz, if you're listening.
Mate, good knock the other week, 140 odd. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get to see your bat because I heard it's pretty special.
I mean, he almost hit Byron's grandparents after the game.
He hit a jogs ball from the centre wicket almost onto the clubhouse roof. Imagine with an actual cricket ball how far that would have gone. Would have gone miles.
Yeah.
And our very own Luke McCulley scraping in as the third top run scorer, 13 off 14. He was looking all right. He's gone real good this season. Batting at 4 now, kind of a specialist bat after he hurt himself. Once he gets ball back in hand, he's going to be an absolute weapon.
I've heard a rumour he's bowling again this weekend.
Yeah, same. That's some exciting stuff. Going over the bowling real quick. Isaac Kelsey, 4 for 11. Jesse Riley, 2 for 13. And Jacob Kelsey, 2 for 15.
Yes.
And Brodie, do you want to run over the Bushy's goal innings?
No, I'm good. Byron can do that.
Oh, Nick Kelsey, top scoring with 65 not out.
42 balls. That's handy.
Brent Dean, the under-12s coach.
31 not out.
Hayden nicked him off. Someone caught him at Gully. 31 not out.
He didn't get out? No, that was the other bloke, the opener. L. Hodgetts, 1 off 5.
Yeah, 1 off 5.
Brent Dean just kind of stuck around, rotated strike to Nick Kelsey. And then Scotty with our only wicket. Look, spirits were high. We had them 1 for 2. And anything's possible. But then the big guns came in and just kind of finished us off.
I mean, for me, I fielded 1 over and I was energetic.
Yeah.
I came on over and a half later, we're done.
I almost took a specky on the field. Big diving to the left catch. Absolutely pumped at me. Just slipped through. Looked like would have been one of them classic catches you've seen on the Big Bash. But anyway, Bush Rangers gold, win by 9 wickets. Boys, not pretty reading.
For all the listeners from like Victoria and India and all that, that'll definitely be listening. Beth Mooney and Nathan Horrocks used to play for Cavs until they left to go play for like Queensland or whatever, which is nowhere near as important. Yep.
In the BBL, wherever
Yep.
Beth goes, they usually win the grand final.
Yeah, that's true. 3 premierships now for her.
Usually top scoring.
Going all right.
Most
Yeah. I think that Payne's DMs, which will
Oh, hang on, we got to plug our local sponsors here at the end of this segment.
Yes.
Golden Chicken, barbecue chicken, it's very best. Come on down to the end of Boat Harbour Drive to see myself and Timmy Tester and the Chicken Strop.
Near the new KFC in McDonald's.
Yeah.
Timmy Tester outrunning KFC this year.
Craig Nish Pharmacy, Paulie Stanton's shop.
He gave me my COVID jab the other day.
Yeah, and he's probably got
Did well.
rapid antigen tests there too. So go give him a peek.
Craftsman Real Estate.
And Loveridge Pest Control.
That's not what it's called.
What's it called?
Harvey Vanderbilt Pest Control. But
Yep.
thank you, Hayden. Good try.
You got any bugs or anything? Just give him a call.
Yeah. Oh, little diggers.
Yeah, little diggers. If you
Skip-
need
Skipper's
a
dad.
digger, hit him up.
Yeah,
Darren McCulley.
yeah,
Next week when Skip's here,
yeah.
tell you the name.
Hopefully we can get him on.
Yeah.
Speaking of Skippy, I messaged him yesterday in regards to the field that Australia had with, I think it was 3 slips, 2 leg slips, and 3 bat pads in. And I said, obviously me and Hayden are leg spinners. I said, message it to him with the photo. I said, me and Doss from both ends with this field. And he said, no need, at least 8 on the fence for you guys. So thank you, Skippy. That builds us our confidence up.
I swear I go in a cycle with Skip. You know, he says I can't bowl. I come on, take 3 wickets, almost win a game, and then he remembers that I can bowl, and then we're back to square one. Last time we played Bushies, he's like, all right, Doss, we need about 5 wickets, and we've got 30 runs to play with. You think you can do it? And come on, take 3 wickets, and just narrowly miss. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's right, you can bowl, Doss. I forgot.
Well,
yeah, Byron took a catch in his debut game off me.
And then a
Which is
run out
pretty
in the
special.
second game.
In a run out my third game.
Specialist fielder, doesn't get to bat, doesn't get to bowl, but good support.
Yeah. Been there every single game.
Yeah,
Last
always watching, always just talking a bit of banter on the field.
With my best friend, Darren Loveridge.
Yes, the side armour.
Yeah.
Just go to the nets and just bat for hours.
Anyway, time for our final segment of the day, Tim Payne's DMs. It's where we talk any cricket memes that we've seen lately and have a good laugh. Brodie, seen any good material lately?
Yeah, Steve Smith being stuck in an elevator lift. That was pretty interesting. We'll cue that footage here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny how Marnus and Smith, they just never leave each other's sides, do they?
I think they got a bit of a bromance going on.
Yeah, I'd be worried if I was Danny Willett,
Yeah.
Steve Smith's wife.
Danny, if you're listening, watch yourself.
Yeah,
And Marnus is.
Rebecca Labuschagne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love us, Danny.
Marnus loves Smithy sick. Literally modelled his own batting off him. Speaking of modelling, did you see that bloke for the Heat with the funny action? One of the bowlers.
Paddy Dooley from
Paddy
West.
Dooley. They were talking to Jake Lehman on the player mic, and they said, "Oh, who's he modelled his run-up off?" And he actually said Bumrah. They don't even bowl the same type of ball. Bumrah's a pace bowler, and he's a spinner, and yet he's doing all these big windmill arms. And I don't know, it seemed to work. I put him in the side over Nathan Lyon, but you know, that's just me.
Yeah, you're also the bloke that picks sweeps in the head of Lions. All right, boys, I think that about wraps us up.
Hang on, got one more.
Oh,
Been
no,
saving this one for
on.
the end, all right? This is the one I was telling you about pre-podcast. I don't know, I said I wouldn't tell you. So I was with a manager at work the other day, and he said, so we got the Barat Army, we got the Barmy Army, but where is the Palmy Army? The Australian cheer squad. Hashtag Palmy Army. Get it trending on every social media ever. Rock up to the 5th test in your best Palmy outfit, and we'll give you a shout out on the podcast. I'll even give you a call if it's impressive.
Yeah, Get on the Zoom.
Nothing speaks Australian like a good palmy from the pub.
Maybe post the best ones of them on our social
Yeah,
media page.
best palmy outfit.
For the third plug of the podcast, Shit Gets Wickets on Instagram. We'll probably make a TikTok soon. But yeah.
Only palmies, not like Tim Payne. Only palmies. Only palmies. Nothing else, okay?
Yes, nothing but palmies. Don't take advice from Tim Payne. Not smart. Alright, we're done? Anything
Yeah.
else to add?
All right, boys, time for a net session. We might put some footage of
Yeah.
it up at the end here, and you can see
You know-
what we're made of.
Get a live
See Josh
stream going.
hacking in the nets.
Alright,
Boys, solid.
thank you.
All right, good chat, boys. See you later.